See who shows up. 15 seconds in. I don't need to worry about who shows up. It's all about just having fun with art. And I'm just going to get into it. I'll show you what I've been looking at. And basically what I am going to copy, I guess that's what you would call it. Here. Let me get over here. It is right here. This is basically, and I've been watching this guy's stuff. He is Siraj Fine Arts, Abstract Art. And this is a super easy one that I surely can't screw up. This seems a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more. And he did it with purple. I'm trying to decide whether I should do it with purple or like what I did with the last one, and change the colors, do the same basic thing. And this is basically, I got myself a new fan brush. I felt like I had a little bit of trouble with that one, but here's the other one, but it could just be me. And I watched this. Hi Nez, thanks for dropping in. And I could just be fooling myself, but I think I can do, this looks like a pretty easy one. It's just one color. And I'm thinking I should either do it red or purple. Purple or the violet is more along the lines what he did, kind of copying what he's doing. I thought about even trying it with a dark green, but I probably shouldn't stray too far away from his little how-to, what do you call those? Anyway, but you know what? I'd kind of convinced myself already that I'm going to go with the violet. All right, that seals the deal. I'm going with the violet. And I'm going to try and do similar to what he did. And I'm going to be using my magic white to start with, which is kind of what he did with his. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of this in here. He basically put a coat of white on his canvas before he is basically where he started. I kind of watched it a couple of times. I got the basic idea. It looks pretty easy. Oh shit, but the lid to my gesso broke the first time I ever got it. Okay. So let me get that out of the way. And let me go ahead and get the camera over here on the canvas. And that's right, I wanted to try and get it to where it's not such an oddball angle. It's a little bit too close. How about right there? Yeah, that looks like a pretty good angle there. I've been trying to figure out my times, because when I go at different times of the day, different people show up. And I want to keep in mind that it's not how many people that show up, but kind of what I get out of it. You know how Mark's always talking, been talking about what Rant Jams was having to say to him. So I'm just going to start with this magic white. This is basically, I'll show you guys this setup sometime. It's really an easy setup. You can do what I've got with like 2 TV trays. And actually, I got an idea. I'm thinking about going back over to Home Depot and buying another 24 by 48 piece. I mean, if I just cut it in half, it's basically what I'm using as this table here, my little drawing board. that I paid. I don't know how much. Luckily, I paid it for it a long time ago. But how's the sound? Is there a good mix of sound? Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell anybody that's watching, because the one thing I've noticed about all these artists in their tutorials, is that a hair or is that a pencil? I must have actually brushed a pencil across it. Is that they don't ever tell you what they're doing. They just kind of paint and have the same piano music playing in the background. Almost the same piano music every time, too. So even though their stuff is amazing, sometimes it's really hard to tell if you're okay. So that's enough. That's enough with that. And now the next part was I'm going with the violet. I opened my paint ahead of time today, and I just noticed this little piece of wood that I started using as a like my little paint palette. I don't think that I will ever get up to 1800. There we go. 1800. Oh God. To have that build up even an inch, I don't think I would ever build that up, because I will probably get bored of painting. I don't know. This is like therapy. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically what he just kind of started off like that. I'm simplifying it even more than he did. Of course, the one thing I've noticed, a lot of these things too, it looks like they're doing things, real time. But, there's some time lapse in that too. I need a little more white. That light, yeah. That's what was going on. Oh, and what was the other thing too? Matt told me about getting a spray bottle to try and keep this stuff wet. Oh, and what was the other trip that I saw? If you spray the back of your canvas, if you're using stretched canvas, that'll help it too. I mean, I'll definitely tell you, I already can tell a huge difference between those panels I was using and the this legit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. And now I'm going to do this the way that he did it. That was really cool. I mean, just the way that he's putting the paint on the canvas seems to be a little bit therapeutic, if I'm remembering it correctly. And of course he does his top down. Oh, there's a little, does that shadow, let me see if this light might fix that glare. Did it? No, not really. That's not how he did it. He put all these little dots on there and did stuff. What did he do next? Did he go... well, the whole point of this is for me to use my new fan brush and experiment with it. Because that's basically all his little simple abstract, one color abstract was just this sort of stuff with the fan brush. Oh yeah, that's all you do. You just dab it. That's all you gotta do. You just dab it. You just dab it. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta kind of just dab it. Come back down here and dab it some more. And kind of bring it down here and dab it a little bit. Try and get your little sort of more dabbing. Just keep doing some dabbing. Just dab it. And it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is kind of what his little tutorial seemed like he was doing. I think I need some more white in that though. Yeah, that must have been it. He must have sprayed that down a whole bunch so the initial white that he put into it. Oh, this is starting to be bounce all over the place. Yeah, I need to make this stuff fade out more in the background. Everything needs to be lighter and grayer in the background. You blow this very long and you start, your head, it's like, man, I don't need to smoke any weed when you start blowing onto one of these. Oh, yeah. When I was messing around with that harmonica when Craig was here, oh, it was so awesome. And now I've already gone off track from what Sergi was doing. I don't know what his real name is. I'm just going to have to call him Sergi. But his stuff is really cool. I wanted to just try and, kind of emulate some of that stuff. Uh-oh. Now I got to, oh, I'm going to have to do this now. Oh. Oh. Two old stoners with this old stoner. Hey, that's kind of cool. This is kind of taking on a little life of its own. I like that. Oh, and the other thing, let me, I got to try and learn how to use these palette knives too. Because that is so much fun. Using these palette knives. I noticed a lot of his stuff too. He just uses this like symmetric. Hey, Recycle Dude, what's up, man? I'm just playing with paint, dude. Doing some exploring abstract. And I kind of showed what was like the, what do I like to call it? The point of departure. Just experimenting with this fan brush. All these guys that are doing this stuff are always using the fan brush. Hey, Matt, what's up? I'm experimenting. And I gotta remind everybody that all it takes to be part of the Fart Club. Hey, Tom, you may be part of Fart Club and don't even know it. There's only one rule to be part of Fart Club, and that's have fun with your art. And I don't know what I'm doing. Not really. I mean, I kind of have an idea what some colors do to get, but these brushes, I mean, I'm basically trying to follow like tutorials, and my big bitch about a lot of the tutorials that I see is that they either don't tell you what they're doing or they don't tell you their thought process, and the next thing you know, I mean, I've been watching this one guy, and this guy, his stuff is amazing. You got to dig deep, but I have to be careful because when I start watching too many different ones, it's just like they all start running together into some crazy mess in my head, I guess you'd say. Who knows? And I don't know what this is. This is just taking on a life of its own. Which, I don't know, is that what... It's hard to say what abstract art is all about. But I will tell you what. This is... I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm tripping out on this a little bit, actually. I don't know if this is really me that's doing this. I mean, there's a lot of old stuff that I look at that I wonder, who the hell did that? I mean, there's even some stuff my daughter has showed me. She goes, oh yeah. And I was, oh, really? That I don't really remember doing, to be honest. What do I want to do now? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm just using 2 colors. Oh, I know what I want to do now. Kinda. I wanted to experiment. I kept seeing him doing this. He just like takes his knife and just scratches the branches in there all over. That didn't work. I didn't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I think I'll maybe save that for something else. These things are starting to look like just big old giant poof balls or something. What do you think? Don't they kind of look like poof balls? And you'll see what I was thinking of doing when I started, and I just kind of went my own direction. This is awesome. I'm having a good old time. Oh, where's my timer? How much time do I have? Oh, and I still have all kinds of time. That's neat. I'll be able to just dink around with it enough to destroy it is what I usually do. Oh, and I got all these other new brushes. Oh. Huh. That looks... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to try and make that look like water. Define the... let me squirt some more purple out here. A 1-week timer on your big old... your projects are like huge. I mean, and basically kind of the idea I'm starting to get with what I'm doing, like the one that I did yesterday. It seems it needs like another little session, but basically just giving myself like 20-30 minutes to get the whole basic idea down, and then just let it sit. And I'll think about it and think what I've learned, because I've learned a whole bunch. As I'm doing this, I'm learning. I mean, this is just... You know, figuring out how to hold the damn palette knife to get it to do what I want it to do, or just do stuff with it and see what happens. I mean, that's kind of part of it too. And which putty knives do what? I got a whole bunch of putty knives now. Okay. I always probably... That big one, that's the one that old Bob Ross uses for everything. And I haven't been able to... I mean, it's got some cool little corners on it. These I'm getting a little more comfortable with. Oh, and I'm going to set up my little splatter guard, because I like the splatter stuff. Ooh, okay. Oh, I think that's what I got to start doing. I need to get that up. Do I got some? There we go. And everything, a lot of this abstract and say, hey, Bowstar, right on, dude. I better rinse this brush off a little bit before it starts getting hard, because I know this acrylic just dries just way too fast. But if you have a couple, oh my god, that should be pretty good. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to get a nice little line going across there for a horizon. Oh, and I think I need to go ahead and squirt some white. Some real white, not just the gesso magic white I've been using. I'm squirt a little bit of white out here and see if let me grab a different palette knife. I tell you what, I really like this one that I got out of that little cheap this little plastic one. Oh, wait a minute, let me see. I'm thinking if I do a, oh, there we go. It just needs a little bit of, it needed a little bit of that. Oh, and a little bit of this. There we go. That's giving it that little, and almost too late too, because I can feel the paint getting real dry there. Let's see, can I do it with this? Camel toe. Oh, the camel toe song. Okay. Wipe off this little blade here a little bit.
We don't like to show, you know, the feelings inside. I want us to break your heart. Make you feel different inside.
Don't get too out of control. I almost start, if I can just try and keep them horizontal and not get them to doing too much, too ripply, it'll look kind of cool. Oh, that must have been all my music. Me, two old stoners. Let me fire up this. I got some relaxing and emotional replicant music. I've been, you know, there's a lot of the guys out there that are doing, like Jazza used to be Draw with Jazza. He changed his channel name to just Jazza, and yesterday he did 100 drawings in 100 minutes. He challenges himself to do all sorts of stuff that he, well, basically is not comfortable with when you really get down to it. I don't think there's anything oh, I got an idea. I don't know if this will work, but I'm just gonna grab one of these new brushes. Let me try one. Let me try this one. What is this one? No, not that one. This one will do. This one will do. I'm just gonna go and we don't know what these things are, do we? No. I like doing alien shit, so I'm gonna just put some little highlights on them that kind of turn them into domes. Ooh, let's see if I can do the reflection in the right direction. I'm going to do another one right there. Oh yeah, yeah, that came out cool. Oh, and now it just needs I'm doing with one color, so maybe black. Should I do black? I don't know. Maybe I should just leave it like that. I'm thinking I should leave it like that. I kind of like it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that and do just like I did with the other one. Okay, I need to remember that when I'm done to turn this so that there's not the funky angle, so that you guys can kind of see it more straight on. That was cool. That was cool. I had no clue what was going to come out of that one. Oh yeah, puff puff pass to the right. Oh, is White Witch here? Hi guys. Yeah, it was. I had no clue what was gonna come out. I decided to just try and, well, basically, there's some stuff that has inspired me, but I was trying to do something totally different, but this is what came out, and that's kind of what fart is all about. You know, we've all got a fart in us. You just gotta let it out. This one I feel like it's done, but I'm gonna set it over there because a lot of this stuff I've been doing lately feels like it's the background to something else. Yeah, and I think I've got my time figured out. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at this time. 5:30 to 6 my time. Whatever time it is right now is the time I'm going to do it 4 days a week. And I think the other days, if I do it, I'm going to be doing it more like 10:30, because 10:30 is another time of day that is just good for me to do stuff. And there's like another crowd that kind of comes around there, and I want to kind of see, I'm kind of shopping around trying to find the right time to do stuff and what I really want to do. So yeah, I had fun. I had a lot of fun with this one. And sometimes the strange mistakes are the ones that always end up being the best. So I'm this old stoner signing out. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I guess I could actually type in the chat so it'll show up on the replay. Oh, there's my timer. Perfect timing. What do I say? What's my saying? Oh, what do I got? Have fun with art. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I always say. Oh yeah. Where's the off button? Oh, there it is. Bye.